Naijapub is here live with one Nigerian who has been putting Nigeria in a very good light. He has actually put Nigeria on the map of Sweden. His name, Chef Kenneth Orji, the owner of restaurant Tulen. Mr. Kenneth Orji, can you give us a brief intro about yourself? Tell us who the person Kenneth Orji is.
Well, I am Kenneth Orji by name, and as a chef, works as a chef, and today I own a restaurant after the hard working and determination. So I own the restaurant today.
Restaurant Tulen.
Restaurant Tulen, yes.
Take us into your journey into Sweden. How did you come into Sweden and how has it been? What was your journey before you became the owner of a restaurant?
Yes, it was a long journey, as always. When I arrived in Sweden, I really I decided to choose to work as a cook. Despite in Nigeria, I never liked
Cooking.
That was one of the things I really hate as a young guy. But at the same time, I love food. I love good food. So when I came here, I decided, like, why not give it a chance? Then I started working as first I started as a cleaner, dishes, doing the dishes in the kitchen. Then started helping cutting some vegetables. And then when the guy sees how things was going, he was like, well, why don't you try making the food? He was showing me how to do it. Then when I started and things was going well, and when I met my wife, and after everything, when I settled in Sweden, I decided, like, it's time to go and study as a chef to have the certificate. That's how it all started.
How many years did you work in a restaurant before you owned your own restaurant?
Yeah, that was actually I started working in restaurants from 2006.
2006 in Sweden.
In Sweden, yes, that was when I came to Sweden, and I owned my restaurant 2015. That was 9 years after.
The journey to owning your own restaurant, was it easy acquiring or getting this place, or did you have to pass through some bottlenecks?
Yeah, it wasn't easy, but at the same time, now I own it. So when I look back, I just feel like all the struggle and whatever it takes
Has paid off.
Yeah, has paid off. I'm happy today.
Yeah.
So
There is one thing we noticed in Sweden. There's not a single Nigerian who owns a restaurant apart from you. Why do you think Nigerians don't own restaurants? Even when we love food a lot, we don't own restaurants in Sweden. What do you think is the reason for this?
yeah, I mean, everybody cannot own a restaurant.
But not to the extent that only one person.
Yeah, it is. If I might say, there are other Nigerians that are doing good. They still own other businesses, other companies, but everything goes with determination.
Determination.
Yeah, and if you want to own a restaurant or own a business, especially in Sweden, you need to work hard, and at the same time, you need to make sure that you don't do any dirty stuff. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Kenneth Orji, tell us, how rich does one have to be able to own a restaurant in Sweden? What is the capital involved?
Yeah, to own a restaurant, at least you need to work hard, accumulate some cash, and as you know, getting a loan for a company in Sweden, you need the 50% of the
capital.
Of the capital to start the company. So it depends. There is a restaurant that costs 2 million, then you need 1 million cash.
Are we talking in terms of naira?
We are talking of Swedish crowns.
So in terms of naira, that is about 40 million naira or 42 million naira.
Yeah, if you opening the one that costs 80 million, you need 40 million cash to start. So it's not always easy, but when you determine and work hard, everything is possible.
You mostly serve Italian/American dishes. Tell us why.
Yeah, because as a chef, I remember when I was in school, I had a teacher, a chef teacher is from Switzerland.
Yeah.
So we were making, the day he came in and he just gave us a paper. It was like, today we are going to make some Israeli dishes, Jewish dishes, he called it.
Okay.
The people were like, oh, what? How could we make it? And what are we going to do? Then he just said, it was like, to be a chef, you should be able to make every dishes from all over the world. Don't choose like Swedish or Nigerian or French or Italian. You have to make everything. So that's still stuck in my head. Like, so in the process, we tried many countries' dishes, and today I can be proud that I can make almost dishes from all over the world.
And your customers, your clients, who are the people who mostly patronize your restaurant?
Yeah, as you can see, the building here, we have many offices, we have a public health center, we have even school. We have a rehabilitating center. All those places, they are my customers. And then you go to the other side of the centrum, we have offices like agents, McLaren and stuff. They still come here to eat. And then we have the people that lives here too, residents. Yeah, even some people when they walk in town, they still call and they order food like, come and pick it up immediately, or they pick it here and they go to work in the morning, because we open as early as 8 o'clock in the morning. So people pick food here and take to the town because they know what they're buying.
Wow. So, looking at this place, I'm very marveled. This is not a small restaurant. The sheer size of this place is amazing. Was it really easy getting this place, or did you have to fight? Very difficult. Was it a difficult task to get this place, this restaurant space?
Yeah, as I said, it wasn't that easy, but I tried hard. When I was looking for a place, I checked many places, and mostly I used to work at the Grand Hotel in Stockholm, and we used to have this party, party.
Yes.
So sometimes we have like 500 people, 800 people we make food for.
Yes.
It's something that I really enjoyed. So
yes.
When I decided to buy a restaurant, I was like, I need a big restaurant that's not like a restaurant that could take only 20 or 30 people.
Yes.
I need a place, and then when I see this place, I was really interested in. I really work extra hard and push for it and get it. So this place, as you can see, is up to 120 seats.
120 seats.
And the outside is up to 40. That's 160. So during my rush hours, I could have like 50 people standing online. Then making their food, serving them it's never easy. But with my team, we made it so easy for everyone.
Talking about your team, what's the number of staff you have here?
Yeah, I have up to 5 staffs.
5 staff?
Yeah, that works here. But now it's a summertime, so most of them are, one of them is in Thailand, the other one is in Bulgaria now, so they're on holiday.
We talk of five staff, because in Sweden here, we know that there's a minimum wage that doesn't go beyond 15 to 16,000 crowns after tax. That is almost close to 800 or 700,000 naira. You pay to 5 people. Yeah. Tell us, is this business really, really that profitable?
Yeah, of course. In restaurant business, what you need is make good food. You get more people, and the more people you get, the more profit you make. And in order to make your customers happy, you need to have enough staff, because as you know, this is a lunch restaurant, and when people come here, some people like the nurses, doctors, they have like 20 minutes lunch time. So they cannot come here and wait for 30 minutes to get their food. So when they come here, they need their food as early as 5 minutes. Wow. So they go sit and eat for 10-15 minutes and drink their coffee and go back to work. So you need more staffs to...
What is the service like? What makes your restaurant unique? What makes the customer come back to your restaurant?
Yeah, as I said before, to own a restaurant is not all about you have the cash, you just went and buy a restaurant and open it. No. You need to have the experience. I have the experience from my working places, and been working at Sheraton Hotel for like 3.5 years, and the Grand Hotel for like 4.5 years. Gave me a lot of experience. So when I took over here, this restaurant had been existing when I bought it. Okay. And since I took over, the guests, now they're commending the food like they notice that there is a change in the food. So they talk about it all the time, and that brings more customers. Because good things spreads very fast.
How do you feel being in Nigeria and the only Nigerian that owns a restaurant here in Sweden? Does it make you feel any way special?
Not really, because when I was planning to own a restaurant, actually I contacted some close friends from Nigeria, and some of them wanted to join me to open it, but at the end of the day, it didn't work out to own it. I decided to do it on my own. And yeah, I mean, it doesn't make me feel any special. It just makes me keep me working harder. And the plan is not only to own one restaurant. So as I am today, I still have a plan. Maybe in the near future will be 2 or 3 more.
Yeah, I was going to go into that question. Yeah. Where do you hope to establish this kind of restaurant again? Do you want to own more restaurants here in Sweden, or you're thinking of establishing one in Nigeria?
I mean, owning a restaurant in Nigeria and living in Sweden is it won't be easy.
It will not be easy.
And
what about training the staff and making them?
Yeah, I mean, it's something I might think in the near future, but right now it's not. I haven't been taken up.
No plan for that right now.
In Nigeria. All my plan is still here in Sweden. So maybe in future we'll see.
That brings me to one question. Like I was discussing with you before this interview, you talked about why Nigerians are not really owning businesses here in Sweden. You said something about they are too interested in taking their funds back home, or what? I don't understand. Can you talk to us about that? Why are Nigerians not owning big businesses like restaurants, for example?
Yeah. I mean, it's sometimes when we come from Nigeria or even other places in Africa to Sweden or Europe, some people they just feel like they have their responsibilities to just come here and work, like do their job, make their money, and send it back home every month. Some are even going villa in their villages or whatever, Yeah. Some even sending the money to their friends. Some fooling them, taking their money, some using it, I don't know. But to own a restaurant or business in Sweden, you need to work and save your money in Sweden. Put your money in Swedish bank. Because if you need a loan of 1 million, for example, and you don't have up to 100,000 in a bank won't even listen to you. But bank know you have up to 500,000, you need 1 million. So it's easy.
It's easy.
Yeah. So,
do you enjoy this job?
Of course I do. It's always stress. Now it's like we calm down, the lunch is over. Whenever it's over, we calm down. But during the lunch, like when you come here between 11 and 1 o'clock, you see us running up and down. But the important thing is like we are making it. So, and our guests are happy. So it makes us happy too.
Let me just take a look at the restaurant so that people could see what we have here. Our viewers, naijapub viewers, this is the size of restaurant Tulen. It's a very big restaurant owned by a Nigerian. It's almost unbelievable because Nigerians normally go for businesses like transport business, or they go into importing and exporting, or the African shop kind of business. But this man here, Mr. Kenneth Orji, has defied the odds, brought Nigeria into the map of Sweden, done a business that requires special quality, and is serving Swedish people food in a very neat environment. We are here to really recognize him and let him show us the secret. Tell us, Mr. Orji, what is the secret of succeeding in Sweden?
The secret. Swedish have their law.
Yeah.
Number one secret here is to keep the laws, the Swedish law. Maintain it. Then you are a free man. You are free to do whatever you want. Don't go around try to cheat the law. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help the society too. So you need to maintain the law. And as I said, work hard, determination, then success follows.
There's this notion that people have. They say Africans who come to Europe, they are not really hardworking, or they don't. They're only here to gain from the system social benefits. Do you have any? Do you really believe that?
Yeah, actually, when you talk of African coming to Sweden to gain social benefits, I think you should take out Nigerians. Yeah, because my fellow Nigerians, as I know, they are very hard working. Despite they could do it even more than they should, but they are very hard working. So when you look around in Sweden, Swedish system, and thinking of people that are taking a social or not working, then you see that you can say like maybe 1-2% of Nigerians. Then when you compare to other countries, then you know that Nigerians are hard working. So they are not here taking Swedish money or Swedish taking social.
So they are contributing positively to the Swedish.
Exactly, they do.
Okay.
They do.
What about family? Tell us about yourself, your family life.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm choosing this restaurant to make it only lunch.
Yes.
As you can see, we already closed for like some hours ago. It's mainly because of family, because I'm a real family man. I love my family. I love my kids. I want to be with them.
Okay.
So that's number one thing that makes me, when I wanted to open a restaurant, I didn't want to choose a restaurant that would keep me whole day, like Monday to Monday. This is Monday to Friday, 7 o'clock to 3 o'clock. That's it. So I love to be with them, and I have my wife with 2 sons and a daughter,
Okay.
which is 6 months year-old.
Okay.
So yeah.
Can your restaurant function without you? Say you are on a holiday.
Yeah, of course. I have my staff, as I said. I have a good cook who can also make good food. So all I need is just instruction.
Okay.
Yeah, like last year I was in US. I went for a trip in US. I was there for like 3 weeks. The restaurant was functioning. I was in Nigeria with my family for 3 weeks too. The restaurant was functioning, and I'm traveling in 3 weeks' time. Be traveling too.
Okay.
Be functioning, so I don't have to be here all the time.
Well, I think viewers, you've heard it all. Thank you, Mr. Kenneth Orji, for making Nigeria proud. We are really, really proud of you, and we hope you keep it up. Spread, and then bring this knowledge back to Nigeria for us, so we can benefit from your wealth of experience. We say thank you very much, and we wish to continue following up your success, both in Sweden and outside Sweden, because we want you to do us proud. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.